version of In Inglourious Bastards when he does the 3 wrong.
Yeah. Okay. I'm having this. I wanted to tell you about this because I never realized this. So we're getting rid of Netflix.
Ooh.
Just to, it's like sometimes
cut costs.
Yeah, and like sometimes you're like, okay, what do we not? There's a point of streaming services at this point where like, yeah, because we had to start paying for our own HBO because who had HBO, they were like, oh, we're getting rid of our HBO, which I found out, and the next morning I turned on HBO and I was like, oh, y'all got rid of HBO, and I was watching Euphoria, so I was like, well, anyways, went to the bundle life, which felt very adult. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh,
I know. So, but we're like, okay, we're gonna get rid of Netflix because it's like. Also, I feel like Netflix, I love Netflix, but it has its own brand of what you're like watching on it. But then I'm now doing that thing where I'm like, oh shit, there's all this stuff that I feel like I want to watch on Netflix because I'm getting scared of. You don't realize
how much shit you needed to watch on a streaming platform until you remove it.
Yeah, it's literally exactly.
Like you don't feel like for example, I remember one time I cut Hulu. I'm like, I don't watch Hulu. I don't use it at all. And then I cut Hulu and then fucking everything was on Hulu.
Yeah. It's so much to keep up with. But I had started some things, so I was like, okay, I finally watched that show The Beast in Me with Claire Danes. It's really good. It's like crime. Are you a crime person?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Is Gianni?
Huge.
Okay, she's okay. That's all I need to talk to.
She's all about murder. She loves true crime. She watches it all the time.
I did watch a little bit of true crime recently too. I watched that documentary called The Crash on Netflix.
Oh, I've been seeing people tweet about that. What is it about?
This girl who pretty much orchestrates a car crash.
She orchestrates it?
And I mean executes it as well. You can tell she's yeah. I will say, because Netflix also does this thing where they'll like pay the criminal to come on.
Oh, that's like did you see the documentary about the mom who was cyberbullying her own?
Oh my, yeah. See, and this is like the stuff Netflix has. So I was like, okay, we're getting rid of it. I watched The Craft and I was like, oh, there's all these other things I want to get done. I watched Tires, which I was recommended. All this stuff.
Oh yeah, I've heard Tires is good.
It gets better. It actually.
Oh really?
I think it's like and then like. By the end of the second season, because there's a new season starting in August, you'll like very much. It's so goofy fun,
right? Fun,
workplace ensemble vibe. Everything turns out okay at the end of every episode. You know what I mean? Like that's
But like in nowadays climate, it's nice having TV shows where like it gives you the fantasy of things get resolved at the end.
Yes.
When real life is not like that at all.
And everybody's like good. Like I loved The Rise and Fall of Reggie Dinkins. That was on Peacock. The new Tracy Morgan one.
Oh, is that the one with Daniel Radcliffe?
Highly recommend.
Really?
It is one of my like mockumentary style. So goofy, so fun. Daniel Radcliffe.
I'm a sucker for mockumentaries.
Is so funny.
Okay.
And it's done in a really fun way, because sometimes I think those get overly referential.
Yeah.
And I mean, Tracy Morgan and Daniel Radcliffe have so much fucking chemistry.
Interesting.
Their friendship is just so
believable.
Yes, and fun, and it's a great show.
I love Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan as Tracy Jordan on 30 Rock will be one of my favorite television characters.
Yes. And it's
I honestly, a part of me firmly believes Tracy was not acting. He just showed up on set and they just rolled with it.
And he brings that element as Reggie Dinkins.
Oh, nice.
I will say that. And Craig Robinson. Like the whole thing, it's just so fun. Everything is good. Everybody's happy, Right. And it's anything that's ultimately about friendship. Fuck me up. Okay. Right. That's like my shit or whatever.
That's your alley.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love a heavy drama. I love it all, but like, I don't know. It's just sweet. It's just it's nice to have that.
It's a good buddy comedy is really like people love for example, I think people underestimate how like a good romantic film makes you believe in love, like a Harry Met Sally. There's the same thing but with friendships.
But when Harry Met Sally is ultimately about friendship.
I mean, okay.
Don't you can't get me started on that movie. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on When Harry Met Sally, you're in the right place. Because this is Down Bad, the podcast where we celebrate the good, the bad and the ugly. Well, that's not our thing, but
the good, the ugly, and the down bad of life.
Thanks, Chris, for the assist there.
Wow, what a character arc I've experienced.
We switched places so hard.
This is like when sitcoms start a character being smart and then they just continually dumb them down over the course of the show. I didn't realize how hurtful that was going to sound.
But it's true.
So as I was already halfway through it, I was like, well, we got to commit now, baby.
Now totally stupid. And people thought that was
me. You know when a show makes a character a dumb bitch?
Truly. Well, this is that show, a podcast for the loverboys, the crashout cuties, and the hoes on the path of healing. I'm Quincy Yeoman.
I'm Chris Mejia. And as you're listening to this, you know what you should do? You should give us a rating, a review. Give us 5 stars. 4, we will take. 3, we'll accept. 2, don't even think about it. 1, don't think about it. I was going to say I would accept it, but because you know what? You learn more from a bad set than you do a good set.
Beautiful. Wow. Growth.
But give us a rating, give us a review, give us a follow, hit that subscribe. Share this with your friends, share this with your lovers, share this with your enemies, share this with the people you no longer talk to. The point is, we want this podcast to grow, so share it with the people that you know and give us a rating. It helps us out so much with the algorithm and stuff.
And we're done on that. Sorry, whenever you drop algorithm, it's time for us to be fucking done on that. You know how you were introducing yourself as King Ho? Maybe my intro is dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see. I don't feel that. I think I'm the smartest person still, even if I am a dumb bitch.
You know, that's a merch idea. A hat that says dumb bitch, but then in parentheses, it says complimentary.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Okay.
Instead of derogatory, it's complimentary.
I love that. Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh, we were Harry Met Sally friendship. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm basically doing oh, you're gonna leave me Netflix.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like trying to watch it. I was like, oh, should I like watch Beef now? I never got around to Beef. Now I gotta watch it. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna watch like 100 seasons of like all these shows that I was ignoring.
Right. And you've gone this far without watching them. Like you know what? It speaks to you're in a situationship with Netflix.
A little bit. Yeah, well, I just started
because you don't want to commit to Netflix, but suddenly when Netflix wants to leave, suddenly you want Netflix around.
Yeah, that's me. That's so me. Yeah. No, it's true. I was like, oh, all this stuff, and then I know it'll come back around. I think I want to go AMC A-list for like a few months because there's so many movies coming out. So I'm like, you got to juggle it. Yeah. You know, you got to juggle the multiple things.
Yeah. I also want to do AMC list or whatever the Regal Pass is called.
Don't go Regal. You can't bring it. Damn. He said I don't got no fucking loyalty.
Wait, is Regal the Android of cinema?
I mean, it's different than the AMC A-list. I'll just say that. I don't know.
I love how classism will find its way in everything. The way you looked at me like, ew, I do a podcast with a poor when I said Regal was crazy.
We just have so many fucking AMCs around here.
Yeah, but what's wrong with Regal?
But there's like the way there's like a Starbucks on every corner. It's like AMC's on like every corner in LA.
I mean, there is a lot of AMCs.
You have so many AMC options. Mm-hmm. And I've gone to Regal. I too have gone to Regal. And I've done different theater. I love my favorite. I love the Chinese theater. I think that might be owned by Regal. I don't know.
I would never go to the Chinese theater.
Why?
I am not going to that terrible area.
Hollywood?
Like the Hollywood Boulevard?
I mean, yeah.
That's too much chaos to deal with just to go see a movie.
Oh, I go there a lot. It's close to my place, though.
See, that's different.
And, if you go on the off times, it's fine. And they have other entrances to the other side of the theater. That's not just the main theater. That's right there.
Oh, I see.
Wow. Shit. Well, I guess I have a loyalty. I guess I have a real loyalty. I just haven't. I don't think I've seen Regals as plentiful here. That was really where the reaction was coming from, because I was like, what is a? I don't know which ones are Regal, because I've been to Landmark.
Because when I went to go see, when me and my girl went to go see Devil Wears Prada 2 recently, the movie theater we went to was a Regal.
Where was it? What is it?
Pasadena.
Pasadena. Otherwise a rich area. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, wait. I just now realized that was an insult. Fuck you.
No, I love Pasadena. I do love Pasadena.
You know what? Fine. I'm a Regal bitch, okay?
No, do whatever, Pat.
You are falling for the Nicole Kidman propaganda.
Not the propaganda. Not the propaganda. I've never heard someone pronounce propaganda like Uganda. I was like... Then I'm all like, I'm going down that robot. I'm like, Coney 2012. It's like, my mind went so many places.
Oh my God, I remember.
You forgot about Coney?
I forgot about Coney.
That's probably not even racially correct. I'm just going to say that right now. I went to Coney. I went to Uganda. I went to Wakanda. I'm like, yeah, my mind's going everywhere. Needless to say, we do have a thread today.
Yes.
And I'm excited. This is a good one. Do you want to read this one?
I just lost it.
Okay, I'll read it. It is okay. It's this. Well, there's a video attached to it, so maybe we'll link the video too. It's Penn Badgley in an interview with someone who asks if he does casual relationships, and Penn Badgley is basically like, "Is it ever casual?" You have to watch the whole clip, but yeah, the thread is talking about him saying, "Is it ever casual?"
You're right.
So we wanted to bring this up.
Basically, he's challenging the idea if casual relationships actually exist in the sense that we claim for them to exist. And as someone who as two individuals,
certified lover boys
who have experienced casual relationships. I think it honestly,
we were not experiencing casual relationships. Let me just clarify. We were not experiencing casual relationships as the other person on the other end was experiencing
there we
casual
go. That's a more proper way. That is very much a more proper way. I think Penn is cooking here.
I think so too.
I think casual relationships are often actually what you just said is a perfect way of putting it. It is casual for one person, but not the other.
I also, even in that, I think it can be that way. And even in the person who is trying to be like, it's casual. And because it's casual, I put all these rules. Like, I don't text them every day. I'm texting them on a certain cadence, or, oh, I'm just going to send this. Like, when you're planning your moves out on the other end.
Right.
To not even to make it be casual, I think that's also not casual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know how many times that's been happening on the other end. I know sometimes definitely the other person isn't taking
I see what
you
you're saying.
Seriously.
The fact that they have to put so much intention behind certain boundaries and rules implies that they're not casual because they're obviously caring about it.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even call it boundaries and rules as I would call it self-protections. Not even boundaries, not even self-protection. It's like it's game, not self-protection. I mean, it's straight up a game because you're like, oh, for it to be casual, this is how it has to be played.
Right.
I also think that I feel like I've gotten the bad rep of the one who's been on the end of feeling something's casual. But for me, it's like if I am thinking about you, I'm just gonna say it. And I think sometimes if you don't also play a game, then it's perceived as not casual. Yeah. So I think this idea of casual is false all around.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I saw a TikTok where this woman, she was like, if you say you want to be casual with me, then literally, and then describes what you literally of like setting rules and stuff where it's like, we only talk when setting up our link ups. There's no like real like taking me out on a romantic date. It's we're gonna show up, fuck, and then dip. No gifts, no
gifts.
Just basically
What? Never.
I love how you're like, Whoa. No gifts.
Yeah.
But basically being like, if you want to be casual with me, that basically setting a boundary of like, you don't get to pretend like I'm your girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. It's like casual also takes communication.
Mm-hmm.
If it's truly casual, which is where it's just like, well, then casual, does it exist? It can't exist. I wouldn't call it casual. It would be like a low pressure or whatever it is, or I don't even know. Is there even a term for this? Like, I know people used to call it like the talking stages or something, but I'm like, I don't know if there's even like a term for what we're trying to describe.
Yeah, because I think for a lot of people's common experience with casual is basically you are boyfriend and girlfriend without being committed like boyfriend and girlfriend. Right. And that's why people hate situationships so much, because it's very much like this person is doing everything that a boyfriend and girlfriend would do without like, oh, we have a title or we've vocalized that we're exclusive.
Yeah.
But it's very much where like I think that's why people, and I think that's where Penn probably is making the point of like, yeah, you're casual, but you introduce them to your friends. You've introduced them to, or like they like friends have been involved. Families gotten involved. You're like talking every day. You're going over to each other's places to do more than just hook up. It's like, yeah, that's not casual. That's, you're building a relationship.
Does he say that in the full clip? I just stopped.
No. But I think I'm assuming that's what he's implying.
Okay.
Of like, just based off of what a lot of people, when they experience something that's casual and then complain about it, that's really what it is, where it's just like, you're doing all these things with me that typically people who are trying to enter a relationship would do, but you're not committing.
I don't know what Penn was trying to say, although I'd love to find out. Penn, if you're interested in being a guest on Down Bad, let us know when you're in the LA area. He's never good. But I think, as you're saying that and I'm thinking about it, I think people are using casual, situationship, all these things as a synonym for ambiguous. Mm-hmm. And that's not the same. Now I'm going back because I think you can be casual, but that doesn't mean it's without clarity.
Yeah.
Of that's what it is. And also casual, for some people, can be like, hey, yeah, you can be my friends and family. And also defining what's not casual is not casual or serious mean that, hey, we're actively dating to do what? What's the goal? Move in, have a label. I also think that people get like caught up on the label in a weird way, where they think that is the defining thing on the relationship, not the actual context of the relationship.
Because let me tell you, I agree that we put too much weight on labels.
Because you're like letting the external define the label.
Right. Because it doesn't matter. Because I've experienced that, where you could be doing all of the action of a label but not have a label, but your actions don't matter if there's an absence of the label.
Which it can't be that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this is so fucked. This topic. I'm like, wow, my mind is like being blown. I'm like, wow, we're on a rabbit hole here. I'm like, wow, I've never thought about it.
That's honestly probably, even though I am a worked on person, that is probably a toxic trait of mine, where I think.
Don't call it toxic. This is conditioned into us.
Okay.
This is a condition that we all have, regardless of like the label. However we feel about the label is something that you can discover that on your own, but a lot of that is what's bestowed upon us.
Yeah.
And how other people react to that.
Right. For me, I firmly believe we put way too much on labels.
Right.
And for me, I don't really need the label of, like, having the label of boyfriend and girlfriend helps when describing who you are to me, to other people.
You aren't just like, we're fucking and we're in love. Too wordy.
Like, I very much, the past couple of relationships or people I've seen we've had arguments where they were wanting a label and I was like not pressing for it. And then once the label is set, like, I have no issue with it whatsoever. I'm not one of those where I'm like, I never want to have the label. Like, I'm cool with the label, but I don't put this, like, for me, it's like, if I'm not seeing other people, I've told you I'm not seeing other people. I've deleted the apps. I've done this. I've done that. Like,
yeah, then what does the label do at that point? We're committed to each other.
And the arguments were, despite doing all of that stuff does not outweigh the label.
I can't agree with that. So I'm in your camp. I don't agree with that whatsoever. Because that's like, but why?
Right.
That's like, to me, that's like, well, you need to decide for yourself then. Well, what makes you not feel committed to if it doesn't have that? That seems like an internal, that's a reflection to really be thinking about your attachment and where that comes from.
Well, because I remember when my current therapist I was talking to about this, and they made a valid point of
I'll hear it.
of like, if you're willing to do everything that comes with a label, but having the label itself, like, she was making the argument of like, that could be a little bit of like commitment issues.
Is your therapist straight?
I don't know.
Let's ask. Get her on the phone. We're talking to Chris.
The reason why I say, because honestly, I could see my therapist as a lesbian. I could see that, but I literally know nothing
well, if she's straight or a lesbian, still, in that regard on the label thing, they're in the same camp. But I will. That is not a gay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, my therapist, I'm gonna take their side a little bit because I do struggle with commitment issues.
You're like, I think I agree, but I also disagree. Maybe it's just because I like see you fall in love and go into full couple mode. So you don't put up a lot of fight around that.
Even though but I struggle with implementing the label. I struggle with the idea of like, oh, we're like permanent together and all that. Like, I do.
But I'll implement the label, and none of my actions are backing that label up. So I think that's where I'm confused, because like the label to me, it's like, okay, I hate labels. I hate labels because it's like, why? It's like, because sure, maybe that's shorthand to say to someone that they know what you're talking about, but it's whatever they think about it.
Right.
And literally, I mean, if I could have thrown my phone in the fucking river, I would have done that, because that's like how I'm like, and like also there's this, because we are straight presenting as a couple or whatever.
If you ever refer to someone,
shoot me in the fucking head.
I would be like, aliens have come to the planet and have body snatched Quincy.
Literally, I'm in skinwalker mode. If you ever hear me referring to anybody as hubby, my boyfriend, like any of that, like,
that would be like your version of in Inglourious Bastards when he does the 3 wrong.
Yeah.
That would be like, oh, something's wrong with Quincy.
Yeah. That is not who we think it is right now. But I also think it's like, I get that it's shorthand, and I do think there is a place when people are going into like marriage. I think in particular, it's like marriage was a thing of business up until very recently.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing that it's also, people still feel like it's a thing of business, whether it's
not
marriage,
even business, or not just business, but basically it was an exchange of property. The property being woman and cattle.
Yeah, it's a capital exchange.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're seeing that now with this uprising of couples who have now been together, and now they're like opening up but they're not breaking up because we have assets together. We have, and also in this economy, it makes perfect sense for people to partner up if they can, whatever that looks like. People are literally moving in together because they're like, oh, I want to pay less in rent, right?
I've always tried as a joke, and it never works, but like moving in with your significant other is more of a financial decision than a romantic one.
Well, it's not a joke, Chris. I think that's why it's not. I don't think people are finding that funny, because that's just a statement that's true. But I say all this.
You know what's a funny joke? Water is wet.
I'm like, and the sky is blue. So, but I do think that's like, but also when people say that, or even when people have this discourse around finding out a married couple or something, like does something non-traditional.
Yeah.
Right? Non-traditional being like, whatever that is, we're just going to go from like the baseline, like saying like whatever conservatism is pushing or whatever.
Right.
Whatever you grew up hearing. But I think that's also where it's like, when people find that out, there's so many assumptions of like, oh, that's the person you are with all the time. If you're coming, they're like your birthday trip, for instance. Right. Chris's terrible ex, great thing she did, plan a great birthday trip.
Oh, right.
And
to New Orleans.
Yeah, and Isaac, who was my fiance at the time, she was like, oh yeah, do y'all want to come? Isaac and Chris get along. Y'all get along, but you're not like homies. You're not like you're not hanging out with Isaac. Rarely.
We're not hanging out with each other while you're absent.
Yeah, unless it's the Clips concert, which made perfect sense for that scenario, right? Yeah, there's scenarios where it's like, there's things where I could say,
right,
you were the two prime demos for that. You know what I mean? Coming together, but
the two prime demos being white hip hop nerd and then light skin who grew up in the suburbs who wishes he was hard.
Yeah, exactly. Truly, the exact people who were supposed to be there. But I'm like,
the only missing demographic was crusty old heads who were there with their surprisingly fine girlfriends.
Yeah, exactly. That's so funny. But I'm like, even in that, I think there's a lot of assumption around like, so she invited, so she's like, oh yeah, and Isaac to come, right? And then I remember when the surprise was revealed, and then you're like, oh, I thought you asked if he could come, and I was like, no. I literally was like, no, I didn't. She invited him, thinking like, that's how we roll.
Right, that y'all were a we and not individual. Yeah.
And it's like, I know, like, even with their parties together, like, we have different groups of friends and they'll come together for parties, but it's like, that's okay. Everybody doesn't have to be besties. There's like also an in-between of that too, right? Like, and you don't want it so bad that like nobody feels like they can talk to your partner or something like that. You really don't want that. But I think there's like so many assumptions. When you say boyfriend and girlfriend, or when you say partner, or you say whatever,
right?
And that's where like then everything that's not so specifically labeled suddenly becomes situationship or humiliationship, because someone's not fucking claiming you. It's like, what do you mean they're not claiming you? They're like taking care. What does that even mean?
Right.
And it's also, it's like we're still thinking in capital and property terms.
Right.
What do you mean claiming you?
Right.
Like you're at the fucking lost and found. They're like, oh, I forgot my hat. Claiming you? Like what? So I think the label thing, you're so caught up on that, you're really not defining of what that space between the two of you looks like.
Right, because us having a title, if I think you're important to me and I'm not interested in other people and I've told you I'm not interested in other people, having a title or not is not gonna, like, if we don't have a title, but we're exclusive, like, I'm not gonna, like, if someone approaches me, I'm not gonna be like, hey, let's fuck or anything like that. Like, I'm gonna take seriously the fact that we are not seeing other people, regardless of what we call each other.
Because you've already agreed on things that you two engage, like being together, there are rules and values that you agree upon on how to navigate and exist within your relationship when you're together and not together.
Right.
And that's what it's about, more so than like being like, you could also agree to be together and you're like, oh, if you do see someone you want to fuck them. Right. It's like, and then people getting so caught up, I think, in labels like, well, marriage can't mean that. Oh, or partnership can't mean that. Boyfriend and girlfriend can't mean that.
Everyone,
because that's not to me.
The most progressive person turns so traditionalist when it comes to like, I feel like the way we often look at relationships is so binary.
Yeah.
Where like okay, so like for example with the whole we thing, we're both similar where we're both very independent people, and my craving for independence often gets misconstrued as, oh, I'm not interested in my person, or where it's just like, no, there's gonna be times where I just want to do shit by myself.
Truly.
I'm not trying to get away from you. I'm not tired of you or annoyed of you or anything like that. It's just, I really enjoy doing shit by myself. So much to the point where like, I do have to remind myself at times like, oh, can't do everything by myself. Like I want to include my partner in something.
We're opposite right now because I'm like, I think I could do everything by myself. But we recently had the conversation about like maybe masking as extrovert version. But no, you can't, it's good to have someone who can be the companion when you need it. But I feel you on that. It's like, sometimes I just like want to go eat alone or be at a movie alone or whatever. And I married someone who's even more independent than I am in that sense, very much a lone wolf. But it's like, I have to have that space. I'm like, just to be alone. And not that I feel like people's are watching me or whatever, but it's just like to spread out or something.
Yeah, because it's not even like I need to be alone from you. It's like I want to be alone from everybody.
Yeah.
Like I just want that time where I don't have to engage with someone and I can just, whether it's just being at home alone or it's like, because like, for example, I haven't done this in a long time and I need to do it again of like, I love nothing more than going to a museum by myself.
Oh, that's the fucking best.
I love going to a museum by myself.
Yeah.
Every single time I'm hitting the road and I go to a new city, my favorite thing to do is going to their art museum.
Yeah, I feel like a bad fucking bitch by myself in a museum. You're like, I'm into art so much. I'm here by my fucking self. I'm reading the plaques. Bitch.
Oh, y'all are shopping. Yeah. Y'all are going to the bars. I'm enriching myself in culture right now. I love going to an art museum by myself. I love going to a museum in general, but especially an art museum. Oh yeah,
same.
That reminds me. I've been meaning to do where I just pop an edible and go to a museum by myself.
Oh, nice.
The last time I did that, I was in Denver and I popped an edible. And I got it kind of kicked in when I was at the art museum. And then I went to Meow Wolf afterwards. And I was high as fuck. And that's
a perfect place to be high.
It was a terrible. What? It was a terrible
I feel like when we went to Meow Wolf in Vegas, I was like, damn, I should have popped something before this.
No.
But I guess we were with friends. That would have been a different.
Well, because Meow Wolf is basically one never-ending loop.
Yeah, what's the theme of that one in Colorado too?
Basically it starts off where you're like on Earth and you go through a space terminal to go to different alien worlds.
Yeah, Las Vegas was the grocery store.
Yeah.
I will say, because I might have been high on an edible nut, I didn't realize there was a story I was supposed to follow.
Yeah, each Meow Wolf has a story. Yeah,
and I think that's where it's like, and also Meow Wolf is just a fucking mind. Place.
I didn't like it because it got to a point where I was just trying to leave and I couldn't find my way out.
That would happen there. That's yeah.
And I got to a point where like a worker could clearly tell I was high out of my
They're
mind.
Like, okay, come on, little boy. We'll get you out of here. Anybody we can page for you?
She literally approached me and she was like this older white woman. She was just like, sweetie, are you okay? I'm like, I'm high and I can't find the exit.
That must happen so much there. There's so much weed in Colorado too. They're like, people are coming here.
I got a code 43.
Can you imagine people, it's like their state's not legal too, coming there and doing that? That's like classic, like, oh, I couldn't feel the edible. I popped another one, went to Meow Wolf, and I've been here for the last 30 years.
People think I'm a part of the art installation now.
But art by yourself, beautiful thing.
Yeah, great thing. So it's all this is to say, it's very much where my independence sometimes, multiple times throughout different relationships or people I've dated, it's been mistaken as like, oh, I'm not really into that person. It's just like, no, I just really like doing shit by myself.
I don't think people realize because I feel like who you are present online, people think you're very like extrovert, maybe party boy. I was actually on a show with a very funny comedian, friend of friends, Spencer Bland, your friend.
Oh, yeah.
Your friend.
Shout out to Spencer.
And I showed up to the show, and Spencer goes, oh, he's like, oh, hey. I was like, I'm trying to get Chris to come out. I said, he's not coming out. I looked at him, I was like, if Chris isn't here now, he's not coming out.
Nope.
And I know, like, I've seen this with a few people when they're like, yeah. And he was like, oh, I was like, oh, Chris is likes, to be at home. He was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to break him out of that. I was like, don't. I said, he's not. I was like, you don't. Yeah. I was like, what? I'm like, that's just,
people think I'm an extroverted little, like what's the word I'm looking? A social butterfly. When in actuality, I'm a goblin who I'm a goblin who has been like, I'm basically like when you walk a cat.
You are. I feel like you're the second friend I have who's like cat personality but has dogs. So people think you're like, yeah. I feel like Chaz Card, another funny comedian, has a dog, but he has a cat personality.
You know, I've never thought of myself as cat-like, but I guess I kind of am.
You're cat-like. Yeah, yeah.
I always thought I was dog-like because I'm a very, like, I'll be friendly. But that is true.
It depends on the dog, though.
That's true.
Because I don't think people also realize there are many dogs who are like, I'm home, I'm not trying to be anywhere else.
Right.
I think stop stereotyping dogs and cats. Let's get into the real.
That's the real down bad topic.
No. But like, I think you have more of a cat vibe.
Yeah.
Personality.
Because I will be, I am nice to everyone, but in terms of like really fucking with you, I gotta feel a level of comfort.
Yes. And I think also just like, or even just going out, because I know you like fuck with Spencer and he's a super nice guy, but I was like, also it's like, I was like, Chris, I feel like if it were a more low key thing, maybe Chris is always down to go get food or like other things. But I feel like I noticed that in you earlier on in our friendship, so I knew that. But I think I'm also someone who's secretly goblin mode that people think like to be out, but I call it Sigma mode, which everybody has advised me to stop doing, but I will never stop. Sorry, I'm a Sigma. I can't help that. But I think I also am someone.
Yeah, you know, I'm a Sigma who goes to art museums.
Real talk, though. That's honestly real Sigma type shit, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I'm also someone who's like, because I'll go out and I can be cordial. I also, though, I'll be cordial, but like if I truly don't fuck with you, you're gonna know I don't fuck with you. Yeah. But I will say like, but then I need a lot of recharge alone. A lot of recharge alone too. And I love being alone. It's just like it's the best.
I love being alone so much.
Yeah.
I love being alone the way people who are riddled with drug addiction love those drugs.
It's addictive to be alone. It is addictive to be alone.
And like for example, I've lived alone for most of my life.
Yeah.
Well, most of my adult life.
Yeah.
So because that, it's like sometimes I struggle with the idea of moving in with a partner because I'm like, I love having.
But here's the thing: you don't have to live with your partner, and we're back to the label. That like you don't have to live with your partner.
Honestly, like
if you can get like 2 apartments in the same building,
my way, if I could afford it, I would have a Sheryl Lee Ralph situation.
Yeah, or like exactly. Can you explain the situation so people know what that is?
Oh yeah, so Sheryl Lee Ralph, her and her partner have been together for decades, and they don't live together. It's
so like decorating your own space, huge, and also just like not sharing a bed. I'm sorry, the best way to be.
Well, I only disagree because
if you get horny at 2 a.m.
No, because listen, some of us, you know, are doing pretty good in life and got.
Chris has a king size bed. Okay, let me just be the fucking bed. That's different. King size, but that's 2 people sleeping in one bed that can be used separately.
I mean, don't get a king size bed alone hits.
Oh, it's the fucking best. It is. I'm like. That's the way you're meant to live.
You mean to tell me I could be full Michelangelo drawing a human?
Literally touching.
And not even close to being the corners of the bed?
I hate the fucking edge of the bed. I'm like, yeah.
So because of that, I'm okay with sharing a bed because I have a king size. But I agree, queen or like.
Says the person who lives alone with a king size bed. So that's yeah.
But I agree, like queen is the small, like sharing a full size, that's torture.
When I've heard of adults sharing full size, I'm like, no wonder you got pregnant. That's also no, but also I'm like that. I'm not a tall person, but in a full size bed, I'm like, I feel like Shaq.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is so.
Everyone feels big on a full size bed.
Yeah.
A full size is, well, technically a full size is just 2 twins put together.
Is it even 2 twins? I thought twin was 2 queens together.
Because sometimes full is called twin XL.
No, twin XL is when a twin is longer than the average height. It has nothing to do with the dimension any other way.
Oh.
A twin XL is still the twin. What? I'm a mattress person.
I love how you're actuallying me about.
But this is true.
Right.
This is true. A twin is like because it's the same depth as a twin, but the length is different.
Oh.
Yeah, and a full is actually the same. I believe it is the same depth as a queen, but the length is shorter.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're close enough in size that you can sometimes have sheets that fit both. Yeah. But no, it's different sizes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Awkward. Say all that to say.
What's so funny is that I thought I was dropping game on you.
I know, yeah. And then I had to come back with my mattress knowledge. Yeah. So, but I say all the same, not sharing it. My therapist, we're talking about this too, and he was like, he's like, if you share a king with someone, getting 2 different blankets for you to use.
Oh.
So that takes it up another level. And I was like, oh, I could see that. Because I honestly, it takes this is why things can't be casual. If I've ever actually shared a blanket with you, spent the night and shared a blanket with you, that is a huge sign. There's only maybe 2 people in my life I've ever done that with.
Damn.
So I'm like, yeah, I cannot share a blanket.
Well, that reminds me. This is somewhat related but unrelated. There's a trend now of men. They're recording themselves with their girlfriend, and so their girlfriend takes a drink out of something, and then they go to take a drink out of it, and not men, because the first time I saw this, it was a lesbian couple. But anyway, it's couples, and one of them is with their significant other. And basically, a significant other takes a drink, and then they take the drink and wipe it off before drinking it.
Oh, okay.
And it's just filming their reactions of them getting offended. And that's very much...
You think that's the bad version of that?
That's the bad version of that.
I just think that not everybody's meant to share blankets.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel firmly on the not sharing blanket thing. One, I do run cold.
Uh-huh.
And I am working on this as a bit, but I think people who run cold get a bad rep of things, but it's like nobody talks about people who run hot, like their blanket game is shit. Mm-hmm. Okay. And also, I want to be cocoon. Also, then the transference of body heat isn't the same. And yeah, I don't know. It takes a lot for me to share a blanket with someone.
Right. So running cold, does that mean that you get cold easily?
If I can tell you in my place, I have not run the AC once in the last 2 or 3 since living there. In my place right now.
Okay, so then I run hot because I get hot easily.
I mean, you've seen me. I'm wearing a long sleeve right now. It's 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
Oh, that shit. I didn't even.
And pants.
I just thought you were like, this fits nice.
I wear hoodie year round.
That's true.
Yeah, I run so cold. I'm like that person who's people come in, they're like, you're keeping your thermostat at 74. And I'm still in the hoodie, and I'm like, yeah, I'm comfortable. Island gal. But no, I literally, and everybody does run hot. But I'm like, the not sharing a blanket is a huge thing. I think that's a big one.
Damn.
Yeah.
So then I guess to go back and put a bow.
I'm like, what were we talking about?
So I guess to put on a bow, when it comes to casual.
So is it ever?
We've veered so much off the trail. No, but to go back to casual, I think we're both in agreement that
we're with Penn.
Where people claiming to be casual aren't being casual. And I guess to then actually achieve being casual, does that mean what we were kind of talking about, setting?
You have to communicate to be casual.
Yeah.
Casual takes communication. You can't be using casual or whatever as a term to just say a lack of clarity.
Right.
Because that's not actually casual. Because then you're constantly, maybe on both ends, trying to decipher what that is. It's only casual when you don't have to think about it.
Right.
Right?
That makes sense.
Damn. Well, Chris, what do you refuse to be down bad about this week?
That's I actually need time to think about it.
Okay.
You go first.
I refuse to be down bad about this week. I'm gonna refuse to be down bad about losing Netflix. After this FOMO I'm having with Netflix right now, in my scarcity mindset, very low vibrational of me, to be approaching Netflix in this way, after they've done so much for me. So that's what I refuse to be down bad about. What about you, Chris?
I'm gonna refuse to be down bad about. I'm going to refuse to. I'm okay. Hi, I'm Chris. I am going to refuse to be down bad about this. I really don't think I have one.
I love that. I've done that before. You can do that.
I have nothing that I'm gonna refuse to be down. I had a good week this week.
You're scared to say it. Own it.
I don't have something that I'm gonna refuse to be down bad about.
Wow, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the last podcast we're ever gonna have. Chris has found Nirvana, so we're done. No, but I honestly love to hear that.
Oh, actually, no.
No,
I do have one.
I'm not taking that. So, Chris, I'm not going to wait for you to find one. I'm sorry. Chris, if people like the things you say and the way you say them, where can they find you?
At Chris Mejia Comedy on Instagram and TikTok. Doper Mejia at Twitter and Twitch. That was so fun. Oh, I got one. Nope. You had your chance, bitch.
You're like, let me find something quick. Anxiety. Find one.
Quincy, where can people follow you?
I'm at Quincy Yeoman on the platforms that I'm on. If you like this podcast, remember to like, share, review, subscribe, smash whatever button you're looking at right now, even if it's your own. Just kidding.
Yes, smash your button.
Smash your button, yeah. And until next time, stay curious.
Stay up.